Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini and this is, of course, is the Enchanted planner. I had originally picked out a line for this week, but I'm really not feeling it. So I pulled out wild plants and then I made some stuff in Canva. So that's kind of what we're going to play with. Today, I need to find some wax paper, which I conveniently have right here from my other plan with me the other day. Okay, we got some wax paper. We're gonna have a look through this book. It's been a while since I've been in here. All right. And boxes, and let's just go to the back, shall we? Maybe I won't be using this book because I printed out a bunch of stuff that was in like browns and blacks. Well, that may change a few things because I could probably get away with some of the neutrals in here. Okie dokie. All right, well, let's just go here. First things first, we got to fight to get this stuff off the backing because y'all know how, you know how I roll in that situation. I did try and leave a little bit of wiggle room at the edges of them so I could, normally I cut them really close and that sometimes creates a bit of a problem. Excuse me. Oh gosh, hold on. I haven't had this for a while. There we go. And yes, Tracy, I'm working on it. But I usually cut them fairly close, which creates problems when I'm trying to get them off of the backing. So we'll see what we got going on here. We'll see. So what y'all been up to? Me, not much. I am behind on filming, which is a bummer because I had managed to get myself like a full week ahead, which is perfect. But I had a couple of days this week where filming was just not in the cards. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So I'm just trying to get caught up a little bit and, you know, try and stay ahead, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's finally hit our autumnal weather in my area. It has been raining for a couple of days and the temperature dropped. So not only is it wet, but it's chilly. And I'm hoping that it doesn't rain for Halloween night because that kind of sucks for the trick-or-treaters. That kind of sucks for the trick-or-treaters. So preferably it is dry on Halloween. I may cut that off, but right now we're just going to get these guys off of backings. Come on, you were doing so well. And then you're going to cop some attitude. Oh my gosh. And yes, it does require a little bit of patience. Most of the time it's obvious. It's not too bad. There's just times where I tend to cut them a little bit too close, or they're a, you know, a small shape of some form that it's problematic trying to get it to lift off the backing. But I find usually if I just kind of roll over the edge of it, it does help. Now, I wouldn't have any of these problems if I had a Cricut, but I do not. I do not have a Cricut. So here we are. Cricut is on my wish list of things maybe for next year. But in the meantime, like I've mentioned a few times, like I don't mind cutting things out by hand. I find it really therapeutic and cathartic because if my hands are focused and my eyes are focused on doing something that's very fine motor, my brain shuts down, which is very nice. I tell you, it's very nice. All right, let's maybe try a different section on this one. Oh, all right, that worked better. Maybe that's what we gotta do is go for big and bulky. Go for big and bulky. I have no idea if I'm going to end up using all of these stickers, but I figure, what the heck, we'll get them all off the backing. And we will go from there. All right, this one might be tricky. Oh, no, apparently not. It made me a liar. Made me a liar. All right, and then my quote. Yeah, I just wanted a nice, simple quote. Because now that we're moving into like November, I'm trying to get like a bunch of stuff done before the end of the year. Like That's crazy. I'm like still in shock that it's going to be 2023 soon. Okay. Everybody is off of their proverbial backings. I'm going to toss all of this into the trash can. All right. Now, do I want to pull out like a leopard print washi? What have I got up in the drawer here? Oh, making a lot of noise. That's one thing. All right, I have a zebra print. Where's my leopard print? Oh, there they are. There they are. I have this one, and then I have the thicker one. I also have one more. It's just which drawer is it in? Because I gotta get back in here and organize these things. They're a little bit, they're not terribly disarrayed, but they are a little on the kind of crazy disarray side. I also have like this massive stack of washi I need to put away because I've been lazy and not doing much. Okay, maybe I don't have another roll and I'm just crazy. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, these are both from Simply Gilded, if memory serves me right. Yes, those are both Simply Gilded. Just make sure my eyes are not deceiving me before I put the tray back, because that is also known to happen. My eyesight lies. It lies to me. I'll look straight at something and my brain will not make the connection that I'm actually looking at what I'm looking for. You know, and I thought it was predominantly a male thing. You know, like our husbands or partners will always be like, "Hon, where's this?" And you're like, "It's right in front of your face." And then they're like, "Oh, no, it's not." And then you walk over there and sure enough, it's right in front of their face. But apparently it's also a menopause thing. Just telling y'all. It's also a menopause thing. All right, so let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And then decide where we're going here, darlings. I think I'm gonna bring in this nice big corner piece and put it down here. Oh, we forgot focus on. Let's eliminate you too. Okay, so we need to do some de-sticking because it's a little sticky. I got too many things on this wrist. Okay, so let's put this guy. Do I want to bring in washi? We should probably check on that. Let's see. Is it too much? It's kind of wild. It's definitely busy. But maybe that's the intention for this spread, is it's supposed to be busy. This also happens to be No Sticker November in the challenge that Di from Creative Karma Designs and myself hold, or I hold, in the challenge this month, of course, being no stickers. I mean, you can use printables and stuff, but that might fall into this category. I think I almost, come on, I almost like the wider one. Yeah, I think I do. I think I like the wider one, even though it's really, really busy. So that's how we're going to roll. We're going to have a really, really busy spread for this week. But hey, if we're going to go, we may as well go in, right? Go in, go big, or go home. Okay, now I'm going to run this across both pages because if I'm doing them right to the edges, I generally always do that. I just like to get my mushrooms lined up before I go laying it across. And let's get rid of that. And let's cut you guys apart. Come on. And then we'll trim off this piece right there. Okay, so now let's go back to our corner piece. And let's get him down in this corner. Oh man, is this loud? This is some loud. It's definitely going to be a loud week, just so we're all aware. Now, do I want to put him kind of hanging out over here? I think I do. All right, so let's gently pull off leggies here, Mr. Leggy. And let's de-stick him a bit. Anyways, yeah, so let me know in the comments, like, where you're located. Do you get an autumn? If you do, is it like super wet or is it fairly mild and you don't get much rain? Of course, the BC coast, we get rain because we kind of live in a rainforest. that whole Pacific Northwest thing. I need to take a drink of water. Hold on. Okay. Cool. Now, I was thinking this big boy, oh, good grief, is for my stats. So we'll destick this a bit and figure out where he's going to go. Now, do I want to put it that way? Or do I want to put it this way? I guess maybe we'll use this to break up some of the stuff. But I do need to try and figure out where we're going to get my quote in. Because I really like the quote. Actually, if we do it that way, the quote might, I should probably just leave it on the wax paper. If I give it a haircut, it will probably fit in there. So let's give this guy a trim. Oh, she stuck to my fingers. Yeah, let's give this guy a really close haircut. I had just cut him square because I wasn't sure exactly where I was going to use him. But because we want the giraffe's nose to kind of pop into that little space there. And then we kind of need to trim off some of the excess on this side. And now it should fit perfectly. He's sticky, people. He's sticky. I'm gonna go this route because it's a little easier to figure out the placement I want. Excellent. Excellent. Now, we have this kind of border too, and I was like, we could probably put that across the top actually, except for it's got two flat edges, so that doesn't work. It's not quite long enough to go across the page either. Well, that was not very well thought out on my part. Okay. I need some headers and I need some boxes. So I also want to see if we can get some more of that leopard print on here. Where is it? Oh, it's on this side. I printed out some other little smaller pieces that I thought we could bring in. This might work up here. Kind of covers up 2022, which in that case, we're going to eliminate the numbers. So it's not noticeable. I had a really weird experience yesterday. So I got a message on my business Facebook from someone that I know from the internet quite well, asking me if they could add me to their shop because they're launching new product. So there's a warning in all of this for you too. So stay with me here. Asking me if I could, if I mind, if they'd add me to the shop, right? So I'm like, nah, it's not a big deal. Go for it. But then I unsent the message because my spidey senses started going. And I'm like, wait a second. So I did a quick search on Instagram with the business name I was looking for and found a second profile. And in glaring info on when you go to the profile, it says, my main account has been hacked, da 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 da. So I messaged her on that account, hoping that she'd see it because, of course, not being connected, it would go to her message requests folder. But she did see it. She goes, it's not me. I'm like, oh my God. But here's the funny thing. So I had been going back and forth with this fake scam on Instagram in the DMs. And I said, look, before I agree to anything, I'm going to need you to prove to me, because I hadn't talked to Julie yet at this point. Like, I'm going to need you to prove to me that you are who you say you are, because I know your account was hacked. Oh yeah, no, we'll send you a text. Well, son of a bitch, they sent an actual text message through to my phone. I'm not sure how they managed to pull that off, but they sent a text message to my cell. So I was like, what the fuck is this, right? And I was going back and forth with Julie at this point as well in her DMs over there, telling her what was going on and stuff. But yeah, so at this point, I said to her, because when they sent me this quote unquote message to my cell phone, it had a link in it. And I said to Julie, I said, let me guess, you had clicked a link somewhere along the lines, and that's what caused you to get your account stolen. She's like, yeah. So what had happened was she had a similar circumstance. Someone a little while ago was asking her, actually in September, like September 11th, asking her, like, posing as someone else, asking her if they could do whatever it was that they were asking. And she was busy, not paying attention because she was cooking dinner for the kids and whatnot. She just clicked the link. Well, then that was it. They took over her Instagram account and she can't get it back. She has tried 6 ways from Sunday, and her husband is a massive tech dude. Like, he does programming for a living, right? Like, he's like, I'm like, if Chris can't figure this out, I don't know what to tell you, Julie. But unfreaking believable. So I said to her, I said, well, they've sent me this link. I said, I'd like to know how the hell they did that through my cell phone, because I got 3 messages. I got 2 that were like quote Instagram, but they weren't Instagram. And then this actual legitimate text number from some number I've never, I mean, it's a spoof number, obviously, but yeah, some number that I'm like, how the did you text my phone? So then I started going down a rabbit hole, because I've always had 2-step authentication turned on my Instagram, but it had been turned off at some point when Instagram updated the app. So, and they wanted you to do this new one now. So I had to do that. And that was a shit show trying to get all that set up. But I'm like, holy crap, man. But she's like, yeah, she goes, in normal circumstances, there's no way I would have ever clicked a link inside of, but she goes, I thought it was someone else. And now she can't get her account back. And her business is online. Like, she runs her entire business online. So she needs that Instagram account. And her business is taking a hit because people automatically assume that it is her trying to sell them Bitcoin and all these other scams. So it's just messy. But I'm one of those, I don't click a link in anything unless I know specifically and I have verified who you are. But I couldn't believe it. They texted my phone. I didn't even know that was possible, because I don't share my phone number, especially that phone number, anywhere online. So I tried to take my phone number out of Instagram. Oh, no, you can't do that anymore. You have to have it linked to a phone number instead of an email. And I'm like, Instagram, you're not helping. Okay, we could probably pull in some of these. Or do I want to stick solely with the no sticker November thing? And nah, I do. Let's pull in some of these guys. But yeah, so just keep your stuff open, or keep your eyes open and awareness, because you don't want your Instagram or any of your social media to be hacked, because it actually gives them a lot more access to your stuff than you think, which is unfortunate. That's it. That's all you're going to give me as a today sticker. I don't get anything else. Like, can't I have a to-do in a different color? Okay, nope. That is it. That's all she wrote. Okay, what else have we got in here? What were those? Dream big, reminder. I don't really want to bring... I've got wild plans. I could probably bring some of that in too. Yeah, because I wasn't planning on this being a no sticker November spread. So I kind of didn't print any headers or anything like that. I wasn't planning on it being a no sticker November spread. And then I'm like, hey, I can probably make this a no sticker November spread. And here we are. It's really hard to read, but it says important. So we'll put that there. And then, is there bullet points in this book? Oh, come on. I'm not having good fuzzies about this. I don't think we're going to find bullet points. And I'm trying to stay within one book if at all possible. Okay, well, if we can't do that, I guess maybe we will look at, let's go back to that quote page, this one here. And I think I'm going to pull in Chase Your Dreams. And we're going to, although this doesn't really, well, chase animals, I guess. Plans or dreams in the making. Maybe we'll do that one instead. Now, can I get lucky and line this up? in the right spot. It's not great. I'll just throw that on the wax paper for right now. Maybe we'll pull in some of this light blush color. Nope, apparently that is staying down now because it is stuck to the page. Can I move it over? Will it let me? Because I didn't de-stick it either. I can pull out the undo if I need to, but it's so much easier if I don't have to pull out the undo. Careful, careful. Nope, it's not going to cooperate. Okay. It is ripping the box, so we shall leave it as is. And then maybe we'll grab this Dream Big sticker. I'm just throwing stuff all over the place today. And maybe we'll put that like right up there. But I am going to de-stick this one a bit, just in case I need to move his funky butt. Okay, so let's grab this, and we're going to kind of slide that in right there like that. Okay, I need headers, which means I'm going to go pop into my small shop stuff because I'm trying to, as I mentioned before, trying to make my way through this stuff because I bought it and then you don't use it. And I'm like, well, I better start using it. I don't have another film. Well, that's a bit of a problem. I'm not really doing reels. Okay, well, I think we're going to do it this way. We're going to go no pictures, and we'll grab post, and then I'll find another one for over that way. I don't have to put one on that side. It doesn't really matter because I don't generally like need something there. I know what that space is for because that is where my videos go for. Actually, I could have done that way. All right, we're gonna just revisit something here. How many sheets of these I got on the way? I don't want you. Okay, we're going to swap this around because I can pull that off and put a to-do sticker in for the filming, and that just means I'm gonna make my own like film pictures thing and figure out how I'm gonna cut those out because that'd be a pain in the ass. Okay, all right. We're getting down to the wire here. I just need some kind of bullet point. Where was that piece? This piece. Because I thought that would look kind of cool across the top here. Look at that. Are we all on the page? We are not. Apparently I'm having stickers or straight sticker issues. Okay, so let's try this again. Maybe I'll go at it from the upside down per view. Close enough. My scissors, my scissors, my scissors. Okay. Like so. Okay, I'm going to do something I don't normally do, which is draw in check boxes on this spread, which I kind of got to get close to so I can actually see where I'm laying them down. So if my head is in the shot, my apologies. And then we'll do another one because I don't trust them to line up, so. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of them off camera so I don't have my head in the shot. Okay, I think we're done. So I went and did all the boxes, and then I used gray highlighter just to sort of put some splash in there. I added this, I punched these, and then I outlined the words. So it was a little bit of bringing the gray in other places. So let's put it back on the discs and see what she looks like, shall we? Voila! I kind of like it. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing while you're here. Drop me a comment down below, of course, and always let us know if you are new so we can formally welcome you to our wonderful community. That's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Ciao!